Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe my channel. Let's begin. Yesterday, Naruto, 16, peacefully laid in his bed, not noticing his sister Akame, 16, entering the room to shake him awake. Naruto ni-chan. Akame calls out as she shook him. Naruto responds by turning away from her, who forms a pouty look on her face as she begins to constantly poke at him with her finger. 20 seconds pass before Naruto's older sister Chelsea, Akame ga Kill, entered the room. He's not waking up, Chelsea asked. I did all I could. Not all you could. You're too soft on him, Chelsea tells her, grinning after as she gently pushed her aside. Let me show you how it's done. Akame can only watch as Chelsea walks out of the room and rushes back in, jumping up into the air and performing an elbow drop on him, waking him up, Akame shouting, Naruto ni-chan, sounding startled and worried. What the hell was that for Chelsea? Today is the final day of your entrance exams, said a very eccentric Chelsea, hands on her waist. I understand we have a good 2 hours before you and Akame need to go take it, but I went all out for breakfast, and I want you both to get the food your brain requires. Letting out a sigh, Naruto puts on his glasses and tells her he'll be down in 20 minutes, and heads to the bathroom. As soon as Naruto closed his bathroom door, Chelsea turns her attention towards Akame, a large smile on her face. See, that's how you get someone out of bed, Akame, Chelsea told her little sister, giving her a thumbs up after. That's a bit much, don't you think? Kitchen. Itadakimasu. The three say out loud before digging into their breakfast. As they are eating, Naruto looked at the empty seat at the table. Oi, where's that perverted godfather of ours? He asked Chelsea. Sorry Naruto, Jiraiya woke up early to head to Sapporo for inspiration on his next book, she answered. Naruto looked disappointed to find Jiraiya's not present. Jiraiya was the Namikaze siblings' guardian, following the death of their parents, and he was a famous writer. Due to his occupation, he was either in his office or out exploring Japan and locations around the world for inspiration or to promote his books, leaving Chelsea to watch over her siblings. He's rarely here. You have to understand, being a best-selling author of several books like the Makeout Paradise series and the tale of Naruto Uzumaki is a big deal to him, Chelsea tells her young brother. Quote. Why did he use my name for that book? I don't know, you'll have to ask him. Naruto is visibly not satisfied with Chelsea's answer, saying nothing and resuming his breakfast. Chelsea's car. By the way Chelsea, you're going to be going to Tokyo U with Kagura, right? Naruto asked his older sister. That's right. To be real with you two, I could have gone to any other school, given the many offers I was given, but I can't help but go where my sweet Kagura-chan goes. Akame voiced how nice it was to be in love, Naruto staying silent and looking out his window. If only Naruto could tell how he felt towards Moka. Hard to believe you've failed to confess to her so many times. Naruto turned red and told his older sister to not bring it up. It'll be different this time. I'll tell her tomorrow night during or after Maki's concert, Naruto assured. So that's your plan, nay Naruto. While I am sure it won't work, good luck trying. Entrance exam building. After exiting the car, Naruto and Akame wave goodbye to Chelsea before she drove away, waving bye to them as she does. Akame, turning to face her brother, smiles at him and tells him, I'll see you after the exams, Naruto ni-chan, before running off to meet up with her friends. You too. Out of nowhere, a girl pokes Naruto's right cheek with her finger. The bespectacled blonde turns his attention towards the girl, a blush forming on his face. The girl in front of him had eyes as red as rubies and silver hair. The tips of her hair have a pale tinge of pink. Moka. Naruto yells out, sounding surprised to see her. Moka En. Alexis Tipton, JP, Nana Mizuki, giggles a bit before directing a warm smile towards him. Yo, Naruto, Moka tells him, the blushing blonde avoiding eye contact with her. Why yo to you as well, he said to his friend and crush in a shy and nervous manner. Vending machines. Hard to believe we're going to be done with junior high huh? Said Moka, sitting on a bench next to the vending machines with her friend as they held their open canned drinks. Yeah, nervous. A bit, she admits with a smile. I know you won't have a problem acing these exams. Say Moka, do you have any plans for what school you're going to? I'm planning to go to Kuo Academy, she tells Naruto, who is left surprised by her answer. You're going there as well? Naruto asks her, who smiles at him and tells him it provides one of the best education in all of Japan. What about you? That perverted fart of mine pressured Akame and me into taking the exams to go to Kuo Academy after hearing about how it used to be an all-girls school, he answered, sounding annoyed towards Jiraiya. He is a weird and perverted one, your godfather. But he's got a nice heart. How so? Asked Naruto, confused. Moka's only answer was, it's best to find that out on your own. After sipping her drink, Moka asked her friend what he planned to do after the exams. I'm planning to just head home with Akame and work on one of my model kits. Moka tells him she invited to see a movie with some friends later tonight, asking him if he and his little sister wanted to come. You sure about that? I would just be intruding. I can talk to them. One more movie ticket shouldn't be a problem. Smiling, Naruto thanks her for inviting him. Finishing their drinks, Naruto told his friend they should head inside for the exams. Yeah. From far away, a mysterious flaming fox watched Naruto walk into the building with Moka. After exams, I finished the exams earlier than the other students in the room, so I was left napping the whole time, Naruto told Akame as he walked back home with her. How about you? It was a bit tough for me, but I managed thanks to your tutoring last night. Akame, Moka invited us to go watch a movie tonight with her friends. Would you like to come? Smiling at him, she agrees to come. You sure? Yeah, I didn't have any plans for today. After a few steps, he stops in his tracks before turning to his left, Akame stopping next to him and turning her head to see what got her brother's attention. In front of them was an otaku merchandise store, which brought a huge smile to his face. If it's okay, can we head in there for a bit? With an approving nod from Akame, the siblings head inside. Unnamed otaku merchandise store. While Akame was checking out the small figurines of samurai girls in one aisle, Naruto walked along the Gundam model kit aisle, looking through the many kits on the shelves until he stops at one kit in particular. Yes, they finally have the mega size 1/48 RX 782 gold coating model I've been looking for. And it's the last one. Lucky, he says in delight. As he's about to reach for it, he sees another hand doing the same. He turns to his right and sees a woman in her late teens with long blonde hair and pink eyes, and wearing glasses, staring right at him. Hey, are you seeking to purchase this as well? The woman responds with a nod. Damn, I've been searching for this one for months now. But, after thinking about it for a few good seconds, Naruto takes the model kit out of the shelf and hands it to the woman, surprising her with this act of his. You're giving this to me? Yeah, I'm patient enough to come across it again eventually, Naruto responds with an assuring smile. For his act of kindness, the woman directs a smile towards him as well. Thank you. Namikaze. Naruto Namikaze, he told her. Naruto Namikaze, I thank you for your kindness. The woman bows to him in thanks after voicing her gratitude. It's what I do, Ms. Agaras, Sikvera Agaras. She interrupts. Cool. Hearing Akame calling him over, Naruto tells Sikvera to have a good day and prepares to go to where Akame was. Wait. The woman known as Sikvera yells out to him. Naruto stops in his tracks and turns back to see what the young woman had to say. How would you like to make a wish come true? The blonde turns his whole body towards Sikvera, curious to what she has to say. A wish come true? He asks her. Sikvera says nothing and hands Naruto a piece of paper, who accepts it. What is this paper for? A maid cafe. Is there like a hidden code in this? Nothing like that. That piece of paper in your hands will change your life, she responds. All you need to do is want what you seek really bad and it might come true. Want what I seek? Naruto thought about the things he wanted. It was shady to the blonde when the woman just gave him a simple piece of paper that supposedly grants him a wish, depending on what he wanted most. Tempting, but I'm the type of person who'd rather work for what I want than to be handed it out of nowhere, Naruto tells her, Sikvera's eyes widening from his response. Really? If people were to make things come true through a wish, while it's good, I feel it's worthwhile if you make them happen with your own effort, no matter how much it feels like it won't come true, or how foolish it is. With a smile, Sikvera told him his response was something unexpected, but noble, to hear, telling him to keep the paper just in case. Sure. Sikvera watched as Naruto puts the piece of paper in his jacket pocket and left to find Akame, the rare Gundam model kit in hand. It's worthwhile if you make them happen with your own effort. Namikaze residence. Naruto's room. Naruto tinkers with some handmade devices in his room before being interrupted by his 3D printer making him a mini drone. Picking it up, he throws it up in the air as the drone automatically goes into flight mode, pleasing him. Make me a bowl of ramen, he commands the drone. The drone responds by short-circuiting and dropping to the floor, much to Naruto's disappointment, just as Akame entered. Akame. So close. I'll have to pull it apart again and find out what's damaged and figure out what needs to be improved. Another one of your inventions? She asks her brother. It's a ramen drone, designed to memorize and cook several ramen recipes and carry it to me, he proudly tells her. Though, as you know now, it's a work in progress. Why have a drone do it when you've got me? I make better ramen. That we can both agree on. Plus I'm a horrible cook. Akame smiles in agreement, nodding her head as well. You did set the kitchen on fire making a calzone. Yeah, I also want to make sure that, should I ever be home alone, I have something to feed me. Can't always order delivery. Drone aside, are you here to do my laundry? Yeah, you don't have to do it for me. I can always do my own. Akame interrupts by leaning her face closer to his, a demanding smile on her face. I insist. As your sister. Naruto has no way to convince her not to do his laundry. Knowing her, once Akame sets off to do something, no one could stop her, not even him. Why do you always want to do my laundry? Naruto asks his adoptive sister, earning a blush from her. I feel pretty bad about having you do them. Chelsea's not going to do it, and because I like to help my family. Your parents were nice to adopt me, and you and Chelsea are always kind to me. I see. Naruto smiles from her answer. Alright then, my dirty laundry is in your care. Akame directs a smile towards him before leaving the room, with a basket of Naruto's laundry in her hands. From outside Naruto's window, the mysterious flaming fox watches him, unseen and unnoticed. Night. Kuo Town Movie Theater. When's your good friend and Akame going to show up? Asked one of Moka's school friends, who was standing beside another female friend and their boyfriends, who have also graduated from their junior high. In a few minutes, Moka assured. This friend of yours, how long have you known him? Asked the second girl. Since second grade. Second grade. The second girl yelled in surprise. I wonder what he's. Oh, Naruto, Akame, over here. Moka yelled, happily waving her arms up and down as Naruto and his sister approached Moka and her entourage, who were surprised to find out Naruto was the friend they were waiting for. Him. They yelled, Moka nodding her head to confirm it. She didn't tell us it was him, of all people. Here, I got you and your sister your tickets. Moka hands Naruto his ticket, the latter smiling after seeing he was to be seated next to her. Akame looked annoyed when she found out she was seated next to Moka instead of her brother. The movie will start in 10 minutes. You guys can take your seats. I'll go buy us some. I can do it, Moka, Naruto interrupts. You sure? Yeah, I don't mind. I'd feel bad if I let you pay for the snacks. The theater's concession stand is very pricey. How about I split the cost? Moka suggests. You've done enough, Moka. I have the allowance to pay for them. As Naruto and Moka talked about, the latter's friends and their boyfriends thought to themselves, there he goes trying to win her affections. He's got no chance. Theater room 6, love me not. Moka's friends and their boyfriends didn't focus on the screen. Instead, they were focused on Naruto sitting with Moka and Akame, the latter three seated one row in front of them. The three looked like they were enjoying themselves while sharing a large tub of popcorn together. Naruto ni-chan, I'm out of Dr. Pepper. I'm going to go refill, Akame whispered over to her brother. Now, this is a very important scene of the movie, Naruto told her. Grabbing his drink, He told her they could share his drink since he also had Dr. Pepper, and it was half full. Share. Akame whispered. Sure. Once she grabbed her brother's drink, Akame looked at the straw her brother's mouth was on before she took a sip out of it. While watching the movie, Moka picks up her drink and finds it empty. I'm out of cola. I'm going to go get more. Moka assures Naruto it was okay since she already read the whole manga and knew the whole plot. Girls' restroom. After filling her cup, Moka found herself needing to use the restroom, quickly rushing into the girls' restroom and taking an available stall. Moka lets out a sigh of relief once she goes. After flushing, Moka prepares to leave when she hears her two female friends enter the bathroom talking bad things about Naruto. The girl had to put up hearing this in secret, not saying a word. She always hoped a day would come where the friends she made would accept him. But every time she had them hang out with Naruto, she'd hear the awful things they said, holding in the intense feelings of anger and hurt she felt. This day was no different. How does someone like that teacher's pet nerd become Moka's friend? Asked the first girl as they use separate stalls to do their business. He's taking advantage of her kindness, of course. He's obviously smart enough to use that brain of his to wow her into being his friend, talking all those big, headache-inducing words and impressing her. The second girl lets out a half-assed laugh, telling her fellow girl, maybe he's in love with her and trying to get with her. If that's true, it's so lame. The first girl yelled. Moka won't find any guy for herself with him around. I bet the girl he will eventually end up marrying will have to put up with that smart mouth of his. My boyfriend says he'll Naruto probably end up alone for the rest of his life. Having heard enough, Moka abruptly opens her stall door, the force she put into it producing a loud slamming sound, startling her two friends. Who did that? Nothing. You both know nothing about him, or me. The two girls' eyes widened, realizing she had listened in on them. Many times I tried my best to give Naruto more friends, to let them see how I see him and give them a chance to like him. Moka, if you can't find it in yourselves to try and know, even like someone genuine like him, then I'm sorry you couldn't find it in yourselves to do so. Theater room 6. I'm sorry it took long, you two. I had to use the restroom for a bit, Moka told Naruto and Akame as she took her seat. It's fine, Naruto told her. Listen, Naruto, the girls and their dates have something going on after the movie. Would you like to go somewhere? Just us? Akame frowned when Moka asked Naruto to hang out after the movie. Sure. Noticing Akame's frown, Naruto asked her if something was wrong. Nothing. Smiling at her, Naruto reached his hand out to pat her head, telling her he'd make it up to her for leaving her to go home by herself tomorrow. If you say you'll make it up to me tomorrow, I want go have fruit tarts in the afternoon, at the usual place. The one where they coat the insides of the crust with chocolate. It's a deal, Akame. After the movie, Ramen Ichiraku, Kuo Town. Following the movie, Naruto and Moka said, see you later, to Akame before she left for home. Now alone together, following their split from Moka's friends, the two decide to have ramen at their favorite restaurant chain, Moka ordering a croquette ramen, her friend ordering the usual miso ramen. Quote. What's bothering you? What do you mean? Asked Moka. Naruto tells her she doesn't always invite him to ramen just to eat and hang out. You sometimes invite me to ramen when something is bothering you and you need someone to talk to other than your family. If I had to guess, it's your friends. Quote. They said horrible things about you in the restroom, like you taking advantage of my kindness to get something out of me, among other things. So it all boils down to me. Naruto said out loud, looking down at his glass of ice-cold water. I am sorry that the friends I make don't even think about giving you a chance. Naruto assured his friend it was okay, saying he at least had her as his friend. Quote. Naruto. Yeah, no matter what happens along the way, I'll always be your friend. You know that, right? Giving his best friend a huge smile, he told her, yeah. Seeing how happy he looked, Moka smiles with him as their female server sets their bowls of ramen in front of them. To their surprise, she sets down a plate of skewered quail eggs wrapped in bacon. We didn't order this, he tells the female server. It's on the house. The chef is a sucker for seeing cute couples acting so loving towards each other. Sue couples. Naruto and Moka shout in unison, the former telling the waitress they weren't dating. Really? You two look like you'd hit it off, she responds, making things awkward between the two teens. If that's the case, please have them anyways. I promise not to tell the chef. Quote. Well, since it's on the house, I guess we can eat it together. As friends, Moka says to the female server, winking at her. The female server directs a pleased smile towards Moka before leaving to get back to work. Fate, Stay Night, Heavens Feel I. Presage Flower original soundtrack, calm and quiet days. On the way home, that croquette ramen was delicious. Moka says at the top of her lungs as Naruto walked alongside her. The bacon-wrapped quail eggs were also great entrees. I can't believe I ordered 3 more plates of it after the first one. You think you could have gone for a fourth? Naruto joked. I'm confident in my fast metabolism to make it work, Moka responds. As she went on about her metabolism, Naruto couldn't help but take in her smiling face, accompanied by her beauty, which was further enhanced when the moon shined on her silver and pink hair, a captivated smile on his face. Are you listening to me? Moka asked, snapping Naruto out of his trance as the two stopped in their tracks. I was. Naruto said in a panicked voice. Smiling at him, Moka constantly poked his right cheek with her left pointing finger and called him a liar. You were obviously lost in your own thoughts. What were you thinking, Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze? Let's see. I won't stop poking at your cheek until you tell me. Calmly grabbing at his friend's left wrist to stop her constant poking, Naruto asked Moka if she was a fan of the idol group Mu.S. I'm a very huge fan of theirs. Why? They're coming back to Japan tomorrow night for their final tour performance before they go on break. I got special VIP passes for 2. Moka has a look of surprise on her face, shouting, tomorrow tonight. Yeah, he responds, handing her one of the VIP passes, making her happy as she jumped up and down in place, stopping after 3 seconds to put her hands on her friend's shoulders. How did you get these? Moka excitedly asked. Maki Nishikino is my cousin, Naruto said, looking away with an embarrassed expression on his face, leaving his friend shocked by this reveal. Why haven't you told anyone about this? I don't like to attract a lot of attention around me and my family, Naruto responds, sounding a bit quiet. I also wanted to make sure who I said this to was a genuine friend. You are full of surprises, Naruto Namikaze. What's the occasion? It's to congratulate us passing the exams. It's a no-brainer that we'll enroll in Kuo Academy, so I figured why not celebrate it early before the results come in the mail. That said, do you still want to go? Smiling, Moka happily embraced her friend in a hug, their foreheads pressed against one another, and told him she'd love to go, the blonde's face heating up from the contact. Realizing her breasts were pressing against his chest, Naruto removes himself from the hug and said, Great, so we're both good for tomorrow night. I can't wait to introduce my cousin to you. I can't wait to meet her myself. Namikaze residence. Naruto's room. Naruto laid on his bed as he looked at the piece of paper Sekvara gave her. All I need to do is want what I seek really bad and it might come true, huh? Naruto sets the piece of paper down next to his glasses on his desk and told himself, I don't think so. Looking up at his ceiling, the blonde assured himself he'll finally tell Moka how he felt tomorrow night. Music end. Next day. Afternoon. Unnamed bakery. Akame hummed with delight as she savored the peach tart in her mouth, Naruto sitting opposite of her as he quietly watched her reaction, a large cup of coffee in hand. Naruto Ni-chan, are you going to have a pastry? Naruto tells Akame he was fine with his coffee, taking a sip from his cup after. Quote. Do you plan to tell Moka you love her during the concert tonight? Yes, I am planning to do it, he told her, admitting he was feeling a bit nervous. I can't remember how many times I've tried and failed. I'm sure tonight will be different. It's good to stay optimistic, Naruto Ni-chan, Akame comments. Quote. If you don't mind me asking. This has been bothering me for a very long while, but. What if you and Moka never get together? Naruto looked surprised when his sister asked that question, let alone been bothered by it when it became known to her that he liked Moka. I support you trying your best to confess to her, but what if it never happens, permanently? What if? She rejects you. Quote. I admit, even I question them from time to time, Akame. Moka is a genuinely kind person anyone would be lucky to have. I can't picture anyone else with her, but if that were to happen, if that person made her happy and treated her well, I wouldn't want to ruin it, and I'd still want to be friends, even if she were to reject my confession. That also means I'll need to try hard to find someone who makes me feel the same way I felt towards her, no matter how long it takes. If those scenarios were to happen, I hope you do find someone who makes you feel the same way you felt about her. Hearing Akame's response, Naruto jokes how that girl may be close, he just isn't aware of who it could be. This made Akame's whole face turn a very bright shade of red. Akame, you okay? Do you have a fever? Akame had smoke coming out of her ears as her brother went over to her and pressed his forehead against hers. Oh, your temp's pretty high. Backing away from him, Akame assured him she was fine, saying it was from the coffee she had with her tarts. You should drink some water after. Don't want you fainting on me. I will. While the siblings enjoyed themselves, the flaming fox continues to watch Naruto as several people pass by it, unable to see it. Night. Chelsea drops Naruto and Moka off at the concert before yelling, "Alright, have fun you two," giving Naruto a thumbs up after and driving away. In her car, Chelsea says to herself, he's so going to fail this one. Backstage. Looking around, Naruto and Moka spot Maki talking to Nico, a fellow member of her idol group. Naruto happily yells out her name. Maki turns her attention towards Naruto and Moka, who wave hello to her. Turning to Nico, she told her she needed to have a small chat with her cousin. Remember, we're going on in 5 minutes. Hi. Nico leaves to get ready for the show as Naruto and an awestruck Moka are approached by Maki. Moka can't contain her excitement as she yells, "I love your music." Maki smiles, happy to know that Mew has another fan. This must be the friend you were telling me about. Naruto responds by telling her, she has all the Mew's albums. I'm glad Naruto has you as his friend. I'm surprised that he never mentioned that he was related to me. Naruto responds again, telling her, I don't like the extra attention. Maki, while she understands what Naruto means, she doesn't fully agree with him. There are times where attention is good, Naruto. It shows that you exist, you know that, right? Yeah. Also, Maki opens her arms to Naruto. Come give me a hug. I haven't seen you for a while, and I've missed you. Moka blushed at this as Naruto is caught off guard by his cousin hugging him. Naruto has no choice but to hug her back, making Moka blush even harder. Ahem. She interrupts. Maki turns red as she stops hugging Naruto and gives him his space. Well now, I guess I should go get ready for the show. Let's meet up after the show. Naruto responds by saying, sure. Smiling back, Maki leaves to get ready to go on stage. Quote. You two are very close. Yeah. Moka. Yes. Naruto. Both teens gaze into each other's eyes. As they do, a blush forms on Naruto's face. Before the concert starts, I just want you to know that I. In his mind, Naruto knows that this is the moment he finally tells her. The time is right. I want to tell you that, as Naruto's telling Moka that he loves her, the concert begins, his confession unheard due to the fans screaming, Moka's face showing confusion. What? Was Moka's response. You didn't hear it. Hear what? Unable to tell her again, Naruto instead tells her, I just want to tell you that I am happy to see this concert with you. Moka smiles as she told him, me too. Moka goes over to watch the concert, leaving Naruto alone. After a few seconds, Naruto comically yells, ah, damn it, I screwed it up. It was the right moment. After that, he sighs. I bet Chelsea's going to have a nice laugh at my expense when she comes. After the concert. That was an amazing concert, Maki-chan. I made sure to sing along with everyone. Moka happily tells the idol. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Naruto, what did you think of the concert? Maki and Moka turn their attention towards Naruto, who is currently sulking to himself at the moment. It was good. Best concert ever, is Naruto's response, a comically defeated expression on his face. Nah, Naruto, are you okay? Maki asked, directing a look of worry towards him. He must have a stomach ache, Moka said, having no idea of the real reason. While not true, Naruto plays along. Yeah, that's right, a stomach ache. In his mind, Naruto tells himself that he's failed again before smiling, having gotten over his failed confession. I will try again another day, he thinks to himself. He then tells Moka he'll be fine. Are you sure? Really sure? Turning his attention towards Maki, he asked her if it was okay for her to be out here with them. The girls said it was fine since you're family, and I was planning to visit you and the others anyways. Chelsea's on her way to pick us up as we. Before Naruto can finish, someone interrupts him. Naruto, there you are. The blonde, Moka, and Maki turn their attention towards Jiraiya, who had just arrived out of nowhere, directing a smile towards them. Akame told me you were at a concert. Maki, you're looking livelier than before. Moka, good to see you too. How's the family? The three don't respond. After a few seconds, Naruto angrily runs at him, his right fist cocked back. You fuck, is Naruto's response as he throws a punch at Jiraiya, which hits him in the face and knocks him down. Moka and Maki are surprised by this. What the hell was that for? Jiraiya angrily asked his godson. That's for rarely being around yesterday and today you perverted fart, is Naruto's answer. I have a very good reason. How'd you even get here? By helicopter, before I crashed it. Naruto and Jiraiya continue arguing as Moka and Maki look on. I'm surprised you're okay with Naruto being violent. Maki awkwardly smiles as she says, only when it involves Jiraiya. Honestly, I think Naruto's anger towards him is his way of showing that he's Naruto, glad to see him, Jiraiya. That sounds about right, is Moka's response. A few minutes later, Naruto and Jiraiya get some time to talk while Moka and Maki have a private conversation of their own. As Jiraiya smokes his cigarette, Naruto looks at him with a bothered expression. Smoking's bad for you. My life, my choice. Jiraiya responds. He continues smoking a few times from his cigarette before pausing. Failed to confess to her again. Naruto can only nod to confirm this. Chelsea's going to have quite a reaction, won't she? Naruto nods again. Quote. You'll try again, won't you? You were the same with Tsunade. Before she settled down with Dan. The two don't say anything for 5 seconds. Looking down, Naruto breaks the silence. Being in love is difficult, isn't it? Jiraiya looks at Naruto, understanding what he's going through. You're right. But when you finally get love, it's all worth it. This makes his godson smile a bit, making Jiraiya happy, knowing that he made him feel better. Naruto, do you want to know why I used your name for my book? Yeah, I do. I did that because, before he could say why, Jiraiya is interrupted by a call from Chelsea. The white-haired writer picks up, leaving Naruto disappointed. Hello. What do you mean you're lost? Fine, I'll come to you. Jiraiya ends the call before turning to Naruto. Sorry, but it seems that Chelsea needs me to go get her. Will you be okay staying here with Maki and Moka? Naruto looks away, telling him, yeah, just go. I'll be fine. Jiraiya rests his right hand on Naruto's shoulder. Atta boy. Jiraiya leaves the scene as Naruto walks over to Moka and Maki, the two girls having just finished their private conversation. What were you two talking about? He asks the girls, both blushing when asked the question. We were talking about boys. Moka answers. This sparks Naruto's curiosity. Boys. Maki then follows up by saying, it's a girl thing. What type of boys? Asked Naruto. Well, Maki Nishikino. Naruto, Moka, and Maki turn their attention towards a male who's 2 years older than them. He has on a black jacket and blue jeans. His face looks crazy, something that worried the bespectacled blonde. Oh wow, it's really you. Maki is visibly disturbed by the fan as he took a few steps forward. Yes, would you like to? You're so beautiful. We'd make an amazing couple. This compliment creeps the three out. Maki, Moka, get back, is Naruto's response as the three slowly back away. They said that I had no chance with you. All those comments online. They hurt me. Really? Really? Bad. That's why Naruto's fears are known when the crazed fan takes out a knife and rushed at Maki. If I can't have you, no one can. Maybe in death, we'll be together. Screams the crazed fan as thrusts the blade forward. To Maki and Moka's horror, Naruto gets in the way and is stabbed in the shoulder. The blonde immediately feels the pain from the stab wound, his blood trickling down the left side of his body. Though in pain, he used his weight to tackle the crazed fan to the ground. Naruto struggles to wrestle the knife out of the fan's hand. Despite having an above-average build, he was at a disadvantage due to his wounded shoulder. Finally, having had enough, the crazed fan stabs Naruto on the left side 3 times before pushing the blonde off him and stabbing him in the stomach 4 more times. The blonde can only stare at the fan in horror and shock as he felt each stab, the crazed fan shouting how he made him do this. Moka and Maki can only look on in horror, the former screaming her friend's name as the crazed fan gets up, turning his attention towards the 2 girls, mainly Maki. He won't be interrupting us again, my love. Before the fan could take another step, Chelsea appears and tackles him to the ground. She manages to knock the knife out of his hand before angrily pummeling the crazed fan, bruising the fan's face and drawing blood. You stabbed Naruto. You stabbed my little brother. My little brother. Chelsea shouts in anger. While she knocks the fan into submission, she continued to pummel the fan. Jiraiya comes from behind and pulls her off them so Chelsea doesn't kill him. Let go, Jiraiya. I'm not done yet. Chelsea angrily tells her godfather, I'm not, you hear me? He's down, Chelsea. It's over. We need to go see if Naruto's okay. Chelsea stops struggling after Jiraiya mentions Naruto. Chelsea and Jiraiya run to Naruto's side. Jiraiya, Chelsea, and Moka look at a dying Naruto in horror as he coughs blood. Seeing this, Chelsea tears up before directing her attention towards Jiraiya. Call an ambulance, Jiraiya. Call a damn ambulance. Jiraiya immediately takes out his phone and begins calling for help as Chelsea turns to Naruto. Chelsea, it hurts. It hurts so much. Chelsea tears up even more as she can do nothing but watch as Naruto starts bleeding out. Naruto, you'll be fine, you hear me? You're strong. Chelsea assures Naruto. You'll get through this. I'm glad that Maki's okay. That's all that matters. This makes Maki cry. You shouldn't have done that. He had a knife. I couldn't let him kill you. Naruto. Moka said as she's crying. Naruto directs his attention towards his crush. Moka. That look on your face doesn't suit you. Naruto passes out from blood loss as an ambulance and 3 police cars arrive. Naruto's body is put on a stretcher and into the ambulance that drove him to the hospital. Kuo General Hospital. Moka, Maki, Akame, Chelsea, sit in waiting as Jiraiya paced back and forth impatiently. Soon, a doctor enters the room. Jiraiya turns to the doctor. How is he? He's lost a lot of blood, and some major organs have been damaged. We did the best we could, but he might not make it through tomorrow. This leaves them all shocked. Can we see him? Moka asks the doctor. The doctor looks worried but allows it. All right, but only for a few minutes. They enter the room to see Naruto lying on a hospital bed. Seeing his state and fearing that he won't make it, Akame tears up. I should have been there for him, she told herself as Chelsea consoles her. He looks so peaceful, Moka said. Jiraiya looks at Naruto as well, finally speaking. Naruto, I don't know if you can hear me, but the reason why I used your name is because it's the name that gave me a purpose, and a family. I had no one. I was alone. Tsunade found love, Orochimaru became insane, I had no relatives left. Your mother and your father opened their hearts to me, gave me guidance when I needed it, made me a part of your family. When they decided to give you the name Naruto, I was so happy. When your parents died, your father trusted me with raising you and your sisters. Jiraiya starts tearing up, sounding hoarse as he powered through the intense sadness he was feeling. We're not related by blood, but I raised you all as if you were my own son. The book was a way to tell you that you're my hero Naruto, and you showed it tonight. Please Naruto, don't die. The doctor enters the room and tells them it's time for them to leave. Jiraiya and the others leave the room one by one. Moka's the last one to leave. Before leaving, she plants a kiss on Naruto's cheek, tearing up as she does it. "Good night," is all she says before leaving. Later. After 2 hours of being out, Naruto opens his eyes, surveying his surroundings. In his mind, he knew he was dying. Realizing he won't see everyone again and knowing that he won't be able to see Moka's smile or tell her how he feels, he tears up. "There's so much more I want to do. That man, he's going to take it away. It's not fair. I want to live. Please." Naruto tearfully thought to himself. Suddenly, a glowing light shines in front of Naruto, blinding him. Out of it comes Sekvera, holding a mutated rook piece. He looked surprised to see her. "Oh, so this is where you were. I was wondering why I found myself in a room with your belongings." Vera. The blonde female devil looked surprised, but at the same time happy that he remembers her name. "Oh, you remember my name. How? I did tell you I can make your wish come true. Your wish? To live. I'm here to fulfill it." Naruto, in his mind, couldn't believe his ears when Sekvera told him she can make his wish come true and give him his life back. "No matter how far you are from the piece of paper I gave you, once you touched it, your will was connected to it, allowing me to feel the strong response to your wish and bring me to it." Sekvera pulls out the piece of paper she gave him, which produced an ethereal string that was connected to him. You can fulfill it, of course. Though I wonder. Do you really want me to fulfill it?" She asked. "If I recall yesterday, you said it's worthwhile if you make what you wish for happen with your own effort. I'm sure that with time those serious wounds will heal." And, hearing Naruto's painful groan, Sekvera panicked a bit before apologizing, admitting she wanted to get a jab in, given what was happening now, before turning serious. "However, in giving you another chance at life, you will become a devil, as well as a member of my peerage." Naruto's eyes widened from hearing her response. He wouldn't come back as a human, but a devil. A devil. I know what you're thinking, and yes, it's all very complicated, especially for those hearing it for the first time. Now, tell me, will you become a devil in order to get a second chance? Thinking to himself, Naruto remembers Moka, Maki, and Chelsea crying before looking at Sekvera with determination in his eyes. "If it's the only way I can see everyone again, then I will become a devil. Given how average you are, seeing as how you have nothing special about you, not that I mind, I figure someone like you needs to better defend yourself and others. For that, I will make you my rook." Rook. Sekvera went on to explain the attributes of being a rook, mainly how rooks had superhuman strength, which gave them high offense and defense but low speed and agility. "By being my rook, you will have the power needed to protect those you care about and more. First, I must ask this of you. Are you willing to become my rook and serve me? Are you willing to be mine?" Naruto doesn't hesitate to say, yes, surprising Sekvera, who forms a smile on her face. Answering without hesitating, "There's something about you, Naruto, that I like," Sekvera thinks to herself. "Seems we have a deal," was the last thing Naruto hears Sekvera tell him before the devil placed the mutated rook piece on his chest, which begins to fuse with him, the blonde passing out after. "We'll see each other again soon enough, Naruto Namikaze." Sekvera teleports away, leaving him alone once more. With Sekvera gone, the mysterious flaming fox that had been watching him used this opportunity to enter the blonde's body. Agara's mansion. "Honestly, Sekvera, making him a rook for your peerage is a bad idea." Olivian, Sekvera's queen, serves his king a cup of tea as he voiced his concerns to her. Sekvera accepts the cup of tea and takes a single sip before directing her attention towards him. "And what makes you say that?" Sekvera asks before she continues sipping from her cup. "For starters, he's an ordinary human turned devil. He'll only be able to use the common abilities possessed by devils. Second, he doesn't possess a sacred gear or any special attributes. He'd be considered one of the weakest rook pieces. I understand your concerns, Olivian, but something about him interests me." Olivian raises a brow after hearing the last two words. "Also, what makes you think that he doesn't have a sacred gear?" "Anything's possible," Sekvera adds. "And need I remind you that Saraorg has peerage members who were scorned by almost everyone. Now look where they are. If he's taught me anything, it's that if you give things a little polish, they'll shine brighter than anything you've ever seen. Quote. What is it about him that interests you? I don't know yet. But we'll find out soon enough. For now, I want you to watch over him tomorrow, see what he does with the new life I've given him. Right now, let's start altering his friends' and family's memories. Kuo Town Police Department. Holding cell. The crazed fan laid on the bed in his cell as he voiced his annoyance with Naruto, angry that he had prevented him from his plan to kill Maki and kill himself after, vowing to try again once he gets out. You're not getting out of here. The crazed fan shot up from his bed as he yelled, Who? Who said that? Surveying the room, he stopped when he spots a pair of red-slitted eyes looking at him, his face paling in fear. Who are you? I'd tell you, but it wouldn't matter since I'll be sending you to hell. Now burn. Without warning, the crazed fan is engulfed in invisible fire that burned as hot as ethanol flames, his skin slowly starting to burn off as he tried to put it out by stop, drop, and rolling, the flames not giving up. The mysterious person disappears once policemen rushed into the room. Agara's mansion. Sikvera's room. The large power signature from the police station reached the Agara's mansion, grabbing the Agara's king's attention just as she was about to sleep. That power. Sikvera continued to focus on the mysterious power as it teleported away and went to the direction of the hospital. The hospital. That's where I was not too long ago. That means Kuo General Hospital. Naruto's hospital room. Naruto slowly wakes up in his room, surveying his surroundings for a few seconds before checking his body for injuries from last night. When he checks them, he finds them gone, as if he wasn't stabbed at all. No wounds. Naruto said to himself, confused. I guess being a devil lets me heal faster, he concludes. Getting out of his hospital bed, Naruto takes off his hospital gown and checks himself in the mirror in the hospital room's bathroom. No horns or a tail, Naruto said to himself. Am I really a devil? Oh yeah, you're definitely a devil now. Naruto screams from hearing someone's voice, falling on his ass. Who said that? Naruto yelled. The voice groans from hearing the question. Haven't you heard of fucking telepathy? The voice asks him. Where are you? Naruto asked as he gets up from the floor. Answers later. Right now, you have some company. Company? How? Naruto's question is answered when the doctor, Chelsea, Jiraiya, Akame, Maki, and Moka enter the room. When they see him, they all have shocked looks on their faces while Naruto slowly grows a wide smile on his face. Guys, I'm going to be fine. He happily tells them. After realizing he can see them crystal clear without his glasses, he yells, and I don't need my glasses anymore. Looking down, his visitors can see his business sticking out. Moka, after looking at it for a few seconds, faints as Akame and Maki sport heavy blushes on their faces. I have to go to the bathroom, said Akame, before running out of the room, the redness not leaving her face. After a few seconds, Naruto realizes everyone who's currently in the room can see his junk and awkwardly covers it with his hands. Quote. Oh my, is all Maki can say while processing everything that's happening right now. Hospital cafeteria. As Jiraiya filled out the paperwork needed to release Naruto from the hospital, the blonde hungrily slurps down soy sauce flavored cup ramen. Finished, he sets it down next to the 4 other cups of ramen as he pours hot water in a 6th one. Moka was lying unconscious on a bench a few feet away from them as this happened. Who knew being near death could make me this hungry, said Naruto. Near death. Sure, it was one big stab wound, but it wasn't that fatal. Naruto paused when he heard Chelsea's response. What? I was stabbed more than once, Naruto told her. You must have had a nightmare caused by what happened last night, she replied. Not to worry. It may take some time, but I know you'll get through it. I swear the doctor who treated you must have been a good one if they can get rid of that stab wound so quickly without any scarring, not to mention being able to restore 20/20 vision to your eyes. Must have been the new medical equipment from Agara's Corp they were experimenting on. Agara's Corp? Yeah, they're a tech-savvy company, though they have branches that focus on other things, like science, medicine, and archaeology. Agara's Corp. Naruto Ni-chan. Turning to face Akame, He was presented with a small box of donuts. Here. I made sure it was packed with your favorite kinds. Naruto voiced how thoughtful Akame was before giving her a hug. Finishing his last cup ramen and setting down the box of donuts, he gets up to check on Moka. Smiling, the blonde gently pokes the girl's cheek. Moka slowly opens her eyes, greeted by Naruto's smile. Eyes slowly widening, Moka hugs him, to his surprise as his cheeks turned red. I was so worried about you, I almost couldn't sleep last night. That was very reckless of you. Sorry I made you worry, Moka. So even she doesn't recall how serious my wounds were last night. Did Sikvera have something to do with this? Right as they finished hugging, the news start playing on the wall-mounted TV. The news report that was live involved the crazed fan, who was burned to death until only his charred flesh and bones were left. That man, he's dead. Chelsea and Akame walked over to them as they watched the news. He's dead. Good, was Chelsea's response as Naruto looked at her for a bit before looking back at the television screen. 7 minutes later. Kuo General Hospital, front entrance. Exiting through the front entrance with his family and friend, the blonde covers his eyes from the brightness of the sun. Hard to believe you don't need glasses anymore, Jiraiya said his godson. I guess that makes me look less nerdy. He jokingly replies. What are you going to do now that you're out of the hospital? Chelsea asked her brother. I'm going to head back home for a bit before leaving to go for some time at the arcade, he said. When Moka asked if she could come, Naruto declined, wanting to have time for himself. Understanding, Moka told him if he wanted to hang out with her, he just needs to give her a call. Jiraiya tells Naruto not to stay out late and to come home for dinner. He also told him not to spend a lot of money at the arcade. I know my limits, old man. Hey, I'm in my 40s, I'm not old just yet. Naruto smiled at him as he responds with, I know. Agara's mansion, living room. Sikvera watched the news on the TV as Olivian offered her a cup of tea. That young man's death. I know Olivian. He had no enemies from what everyone who knew him said, and no one in that police station had a reason to kill him. Meaning, Naruto killed him. But how would someone like him have that much power? Olivian asked his king. There was nothing about him that confirmed he was a sacred gear wielder. Whatever the circumstances, the power he was giving out is extraordinary if not scary. Though, the man he killed. Someone like him wouldn't have the willingness to kill. Not yet at the very least. Olivian, I need you to keep an eye on Naruto Namikaze. Make sure you're not seen. As you wish. Kuo Town, downtown. While making his way to Akihabara, Naruto didn't notice the Agara's queen following him from behind, who made sure he wouldn't be caught by keeping a good distance from him and bringing his energy down to a human level. Seeing the police station where the crazed fan died, Naruto stops in his tracks. I wonder who killed him, Naruto asked himself. Suddenly, Naruto started having a huge headache as images started flashing into his head, the palm of his right hand massaging his forehead. What is this? In it, he had a first-person view of the crazed fan burning to death. You had no chance of regretting what you did. For that, you'll burn for eternity, Naruto said to himself, sporting a demonic smile on his face, looking shocked after. What? Did I just say? You said what was on your mind obviously, said the being in his head. You wanted him to pay. I did you a favor. But how? Hey, you okay? Naruto snapped back into reality when someone pats him hard on the back. Turning to see who it was, he was met with a male his age. He was slightly taller than Naruto. The boy had purple eyes and black hair with inward shifted locks. He was wearing a blue t-shirt with a large black peace symbol on the front of it under a red and white leather jacket. The jacket has a Japan flag pin on the left of his breast pocket. For pants, the teen is wearing diesel black gold jeans, with a black leather belt tied around it. For shoes, he wore a pair of 45,000 yen Y3 black shoes over white socks. You sick? Just a little bit, he told the boy. This police station. This was where that Nishikino fan mysteriously burned to death. Say, aren't you the guy who was stabbed by him last night? The boy asked Naruto, who confirmed it. For someone who went through that, you're looking fine. A one-night stay at the hospital was all I needed, he assured. You must be quite strong to walk out of it and be standing here. I was on my way to catch a train to Akihabara and stopped here merely by coincidence. Joichi suggests it was fate that he was standing here to come to terms with what happened. Even if it was an act of fate, you standing here and not puking your guts out means you have a strong will. Jojo, yelled a policewoman in her 40s, who had the same purple eyes and black hair as the boy known by Naruto as Jojo. Jojo. Oh, shit. What are you doing here? This is a police investigation. You're not supposed to be here, she told Jojo. It not like I wanted to, Mom, he told the policewoman. I was just passing through when this guy here looked like he was going to be sick. Looking at Naruto, Jojo's mom knew who he was. You're the one who got stabbed last night. You feeling okay? Yes, thanks to a one-night stay at the hospital. I see. I'm glad you're up and at it, but you and my son need to go and let us do our job. Alright. Looking at Jojo, she told him not to get into any fights. We'll try. Naruto and Jojo leave to continue their day after. Your mom is very hot. Naruto's eyes widened when he realized he said it out loud, Jojo glaring at him a bit before letting out a sigh. A usual reaction from anyone who sees her. I hope you have a good day, Jojo said to Naruto. You too, Jojo. My name's not Jojo. That's the nickname my friends and family call me. The name's Joichi Johima. It's something that bothers me when someone I am not associated with calls me Jojo, okay. Gee, got it. I'll try to remember that. Stopping at a crossroads, Joichi told Naruto this was where they part ways. I hope you have a good day. Namikaze. Naruto Namikaze. I hope you have a good day, Namikaze. As soon as Joichi left to cross the street on his left, Naruto continued forward to the train station, with Olivian following him once again. You. In my head, who are you? I'll answer, just don't ask out loud. You'll sound like a weirdo. Alright, I'll ask again, who are you? I am the true master of fire. The kindled one. The primordial demon of fire. The usurper of the first flame. I am Infernus, and you, my host. This seems to intimidate Naruto a bit, though he quickly suppressed his fears. Why did you kill that man? Naruto asked the demon now known as Infernus. He needed and deserved to be punished. He had no redeeming qualities in him, and you wanted to make him pay, so I controlled your body, teleported to his cell, and killed him for you. Of course, I could have gone with your desire to beat him to death with your own two hands until his head turned into a puddle of blood, but burning him was a better solution if I do say so myself. Naruto has a look of shock on his face. Thinking to himself, he wondered how Infernus knew what he was thinking. I'm inside you, Naruto, which allows me to look into your thoughts, your soul. You should be happy he's dead since your hot cousin doesn't have to worry about that creep. No one will miss him. Get out of my body, Naruto tells the demon, who menacingly laughs at this demand of his. I have no reason to have you. Having this second chance at life is all I need. I don't need something like. Sorry, that is a no can do. You see, I've taken a liking to you. You may be a little good person bitch on the outside, but fuck. You have a lot of anger inside of you that's keeping me entertained. All the failed potential hosts I tried never had this much inside. Always the one knocked down instead of the other person or group of people. And don't get me started on your sexual fantasies with your crush. All that vanilla action. Please, they want it rough. If I was in control of your body right now, I'd go over to her house, rip off whatever she's wearing, push her onto her bed, and pound that pussy of hers until I'm spent. She'll love it. Naruto angrily blushed at the last thing Infernus said. So you're saying I'm stuck with you? That's right, Naruto. From now on, there are two souls inside of this body. Best get used to it. Now that we are familiar with each other, let's skip the arcade and go to a place with a lot of girls to fuck. Denied. Akihabara. Taito Station, Akihabara. Olivian continues to keep watch over Naruto, who was trying to enjoy himself but was too distracted by the fact that he had someone taking residence in his body. Hey, Naruto. What do you want? Don't freak out, but someone has been following us since the police station. Naruto looked angry as he asked him why he didn't tell him earlier. Wanted you to relax a bit before I spilled the beans. How can I relax and play games when I just found out not too long ago that I have some strange thing inside of me? Who is he? How the fuck am I supposed to know? Infernus asked. Whoever he is, he's not hostile. He probably wants something from us. For now, we let him observe us. If he tries to attack, we can take care of him. You mean, we'd have to kill? It'll obviously come to that. Remember, you're no longer human. Night. Yaro Ramen Akihabara. Remember, you're no longer human. This kept on playing again and again in his head throughout the day, preventing him from enjoying himself. He was a devil, but he still looked human. Another bowl please, he told the male server. Another. After having 7 bowls, Naruto turned to see he actually ate 7 bowls of ramen. You must have quite an appetite. A newly acquired one. I think I've eaten enough. I'll just pay for the meals and head home now. As soon as Naruto paid his bill and left, Olivian follows him again. On the way home, after taking a train back to Kuo town, he made his way back home by foot, still playing the same 5 words in his head. Just what am I expecting to come across? Hey, Naruto, stop being emo, you've got company. Looking forward, Naruto sees a blast of yellow energy flying towards him. To his surprise, it was coming at him in slow motion. Dodge it, dumbass. Naruto moves out of the way as the blast passed him, Olivian doing the same. Seekvera, he's being attacked, Olivian told his king through a communication rune. Should I? No, don't. Observe how Naruto handles this. I'm on my way to you. What? The hell? Following this, Naruto finds himself tackled to the ground and pinned down by a female stray devil. Oh, kinky. At a time like this. Oh. Sniffing the blonde, the stray devil licked at his left cheek. You smell and taste delicious. Naruto's eyes widened. He was going to be eaten. He just got a second life, and it was going to be wasted. I'm going to be eaten. By this thing. I just got this life. Now, it'll be wasted. As food. The female stray smiled to herself as she bent her head down to bite the left side of his neck. Once she bites down on it, she backs away in pain as steam comes out of her mouth. So hot. As he got up, Naruto's neck wound healed in an instant, to the stray devil's shock, which turned to fear as Naruto appeared in front of her, his right fist on fire, and his eyes now red and slitted. I'd let myself put my family, and Moka through that again. Throwing his flaming right fist forward, the punch bisects the stray devil. No way. The last thing the stray devil sees is a pair of menacing red eyes, belonging to Naruto, looking at her as the blonde produced a fireball and incinerated her whole body as she lets out one final scream. With the stray devil dead, Naruto is brought back to reality, asking himself what happened after. What happened? Your flesh turned out to be too hot for that devil to bite into, and you killed her. I did this. Fuck yeah. Though it stinks how you killed a very sexy female devil, it was a kill or be killed situation, so congrats on a kill you did. Your Infernus finds himself interrupted when Naruto throws up on the ground. Shit. Without warning even. Oh well, you did just kill for the first time. That was quite something, Naruto Namikaze. Turning around, Naruto comes face to face with Seekvera, her queen standing beside her on her left. Good eve. I guess I shouldn't start with that. You did just come out of the hospital today, changed, and killed in self-defense. Seekvera. Turning his attention to Olivian, Naruto said, you must be the one who was following me the whole time. Olivian and Seekvera's eyes widen, wondering how Naruto could have known he was being followed. It's complicated. I have time to listen to this complicated answer of yours. First, are you thirsty? After Olivian left, having fulfilled his duty, Seekvera hands Naruto an orange-flavored beverage from a vending machine before getting herself a peach-flavored drink and taking a seat with him at a bench next to the machines. It must have been scary for you to be in a fight with a stray devil, having just been reincarnated last night. For a couple of seconds, yes. But when I thought about how my family would react if they found out I died after being discharged, I got angry, and I killed that devil, he told her before taking a sip out of his can. I see. Mind telling me what happened with the fan who stabbed you several times? Asked Seekvera. If you answer my question, I'll answer yours, said Naruto. Quote. Very well. I was stabbed more than just one time, and the news said I was only stabbed once. Even my family said the same thing. Did you do something to them, and to Moka? Sekvera apologizes to Naruto for doing what she did, saying she had to alter their memories a bit to avoid them asking further questions. They weren't the only memories I altered. I altered the memories of the doctors, nurses, and staff who were dealing with you. As devils, as supernaturals, we need to keep our existence hidden. Of course that's why, said Naruto. Quote. I wasn't in control of my body when I killed that man. There's someone, inside of me, and he used my body to kill him. Sekvera continued to listen as he talked about Infernus, and how he used invisible flames to kill the crazed fan. The flames that set them on fire. I checked the news on my phone, and it said the flames couldn't be put out no matter what, stopping once the man was a charred corpse. That explains why you puked after killing that stray devil. You said that his name is Infernus. Yes. Do you think you can do some I don't know, devilish exorcism or something? He asks the blonde female devil. Not without killing you I can't, she answers, earning a groan from Naruto. Well that's just great, he said, voicing his annoyance and chugging his drink in frustration. Since he seems to like inhabiting your body, I'm sure you and this Infernus can come to some sort of agreement so you can live out your days as usual, whatever that usual will be with your new life as a member of my peerage. Agreement? Why, if he's inhabiting your body, he must have a reason, Sekvera concludes. She's not wrong there, Infernus tells Naruto, who ignores him. So what now? Thinking to herself for a few seconds, Sekvera looks back at Naruto and asked if he was free tomorrow. Not really, I was just going to stay home tomorrow and work on some devices in my room. Sekvera takes out a business card and hands it to him following his response. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. sharp, come to the Agaras Corporation building and tell the receptionist you're there to see me. We have more to discuss besides what we just talked about, Sekvera tells the blonde male before finishing her drink and getting up, creating a teleportation circle after. Walking towards it, Sekvera hides a smile. Oh yeah, there's definitely something about you that interests me, Naruto Namikaze. With this mysterious Infernus in his body, I've definitely found myself a good one. Sekvera thinks to herself. Unbeknownst to herself, she licks her lips. Once she enters the circle, she disappears along with it, leaving Naruto alone. Oh, I've just found myself an interesting host out of you. Something tells me you're the one I've been searching for. Fuck off Infernus, Naruto angrily replied. We're going to get along just fine. Naruto says nothing as he gets up and walks back home. Thank you.